Okay, Mrs. Lee's class, you have been working on your opinion paper about who you think is the villain, Jack or the Giant. So we're going to go back into your Google Drive and we're going to find the graphic organizer that we started last week, and we're going to find the draft that I assigned to you. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to your waffle and open your drive. Your drive right there, the waffle. Go to your drive. What you're going to type in is U4 W2 D4. So that's Unit 4, Week 2, Day 4. And you're going to look and press enter, and it pops up all your stuff. So I'm going to pull up my friend Nellie's assignment. So this is Nellie's Day 4 in her Google Drive. So if she just followed the directions earlier. Then we're going to jump to slide 8, because in slide 8, that has the graphic organizer that we started. Remember that? So if you finish that, that's your graphic organizer that you're going to use to complete your paper. I would leave this slide open and then go back into your Google Drive, and then you're going to find and open draft opinion paper. If you type that in, draft opinion paper, you find yours. Let's just do and on that page is the example, the mentor text, the exemplar that we're supposed to follow. This one was on Cinderella, so you can't just copy and paste. You're going to scroll down to the next page and you're going to read the instructions. You'll notice this is the prompt. Who do you think the villain in Jack and the Beanstalk is, Jack or the Giant? Give evidence to support your opinion. It says for paragraph 1, there's a checklist. You have to state your opinion. Who do you think the villain is? You have to have a hook so that your reader will want to keep reading your story. You have to have 2 adjectives that are good about the person, or bad, sorry, about the person you think is a villain. And then you're going to use it to compare the other character. So for example, if you think Jack is the villain, you pick 2 adjectives that are bad that describe he's the villain. And then to compare it to the other character, you pick the giant and say the opposite. So you're trying to make the giant the good guy and Jack the bad guy. Just like in this paragraph here. The first paragraph of the Cinderella story, it has the 2 adjectives that describe Cinderella as being good. And then the next sentence says how the other characters are mean. See how it's opposite? So on yours, since you're saying Jack, if you're saying Jack is the villain, you have to make the giant be the good guy. And then you write your paragraph here. So what you would do to use your slides is you would go, so you have these 2 open, right? You have the draft and you have your slides open. You jump back to the slide tab and look, I could just copy what I wrote, Control C, go back to my draft paper and Control V. And then I just add and make it fabulous. And you could do the same thing for the other things you did, because here's paragraph 2. You copy what you put for paragraph 2, the reason number 1, and you go back to your draft paper and you go to paragraph 2 and you copy it like that. Okay, so that's how you use your slides to help with your paper. Again, this page is a draft. That means it's not final. You write what you want, make it fabulous, because we're going to come back and we're going to edit it. But make sure today that you have to have this paper done, this part done, all 4 paragraphs, because you were working it throughout the week. Make sure you have those done so that tomorrow we can have a final paper. Okay? Let me know if you have any questions.